Hello, everybody. I saw this article yesterday and wasn't sure what to make of it. And I've thought of some stuff now, and we're going to go over it. Mountain lions run riot in one of America's wealthiest towns. If you could like this video, it helps with the algorithm. Make sure to also share and comment if you are so inclined to do so. And I appreciate you watching. Several mountain lions have been spotted running amok in the wealthy town of Hillsborough, California. Now, I thought for a second when I first saw this, it just said Hillsborough. Hillsborough is where Tampa is. It's the county in Florida where Tampa is. So I thought it was talking about Hillsborough County, Florida. And I was like, oh, I didn't know we was one of the wealthiest. But I mean, it makes sense. And there are Florida Panthers that have made their way up through Hillsborough. But this is Hillsborough, California. With some even stacking on dead deer outside of residences. Cubs have been seen in a den near local homes, the Hillsborough Police Department announced. Although mountain lions don't usually approach humans, they can pose a risk if entered residential neighborhoods. Hillsborough is located 17 miles south of San Francisco. According to a Bloomberg analysis in 2019, is the fifth richest town in the United States with a median household income of $373,128. Jesus Christ. It is home to several billionaires, including Charles Johnson, majority shareholder of the San Francisco Giants, who was reported to be worth $5.3 billion. I don't give a fuck what people are worth, to be quite honest with you. If you made your money legally and you made it without being a complete asshole, even if you did make it being a complete asshole, as long as you made it legally, I don't care how much money you have. It's your money. So why does that matter? As part of HPD's wildlife monitoring program, mountain lion activity has been reported by the residents in the 1400 block of Marlborough Road. 2 mountain lions were seen eating a deer on their property. Additionally, a neighbor reported seeing cubs in a den close by, the Hillsborough Police Department said in a Facebook post. Mountain lions, also known as cougars, pumas, and panthers, are large cats found across the U.S. west of the Rocky Mountains, as well as across much of Canada and Central and South America. California alone is home to 4,000 to 600,000 individual mountain lions, with the U.S. being host to up to about 40,000. They grow to weights up to 170 pounds. Funny enough that mountain lions are not considered big cats. Same as like the cheetah. The cheetah is not a big cat either. So, I mean, it is a big cat, but it's not part of the big cats. The jaguar is, though. Tigers, lions, leopards. Not cheetahs and mountain lions, though. Hillsborough represents a natural habitat for many species of animals, including mountain lions. Mountain lions are known to live and roam in the green belts that surround Hillsborough, the Hillsborough Police Department said on a Facebook post. Mountain lions primary prey deer, although they have been known to attack many of the animals captured on our trail cams as well as pets. Mountain lions are generally solitary, elusive, and avoid human contact. Mountain lions are especially protected species in California under the 1990 California Wildlife Protection Act. These big cats don't usually pose a threat to humans, but are a greater risk when humans are in the areas. They are capable of killing if they feel under threat. According to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, mountain lion attacks are extremely rare, with the person being 1,000 times more likely to be struck by lightning. Less than 50 attacks by mountain lions have been reported in the state since 1890, of which only 6 were fatal. The last death from a cougar attack in the U.S. occurred in 2018, when a 32-year-old cyclist was killed in Washington state. Mountain lions do pose a threat to pets and children, with several of the animals being euthanized in recent months across the country in a wake of dog attacks on dogs, and one 11-year-old girl from Colorado being injured in May. Residents who live in the areas and or live in adjacent rural areas are reminded to keep their domesticated pets indoors during dawn, dusk, and evening hours. Close and lock doors at night, the Hillsborough Police Department warned in the post. They also recommend not feeding deer to prevent attracting their mountain lion predators to human areas. Avoid hiking or jogging alone in wooded areas, especially at dawn or dusk. Keep a close watch on small children when hiking and traveling in or out of wooded areas, the post advised. If you encounter a mountain lion, do not run. Instead, face the animal, make noise, and try to look bigger by waving your arms. Throw rocks or other objects. Pick up small children and throw them as well. Keep all pets in pet food indoors at night. Even the largest domesticated dogs and cats can be prey to the mountain lion. So, with all of that being said, this is true, what they're saying. My commentary on this is very simple, and I've said it multiple times, and I'm going to say it again. In the 90s, especially, we passed a bunch of laws because we realized, these animals are being wiped out. We need to protect them. Thank God we did, because a lot of species were saved from extinction because we were like, these guys are dying. We need to help them. Now, being close to 30 years later, a lot of these animals have started to make that rebound. Their populations are increasing. The conservation is working. And big cats, or not big cats, like mountain lions, have been one of the beneficiaries of this. Same thing in Florida. Although in Florida, we do not have the Florida panther anymore. They are Texas cougars. So they are mountain lions now. And the reason for this is Florida basically got a bunch of Texas panthers, and because they lived in a similar climate and they could handle the heat and all that, they interbred them with the Florida panther. Florida panther was a smaller cat. Now they are the size of a regular panther. They're big and bulky, and so we got that in Florida now. With all that being said, their populations are booming. They're increasing. They're finding ways to get by. They're doing well. There's a lot more of them than people realize. Yet, the human population has also exploded all over the country. And so areas like this, where these big cats live, are now infested with people when there weren't even in the 90s, because our population has increased as well. And now we're having run-ins with them on a daily basis. The deer are fine, because the deer, they don't do anything to people, or they're so cute. But the predators of the deer, they follow the deer, and they go right into populated areas too. Coyotes, they can live right inside of populated areas. Mountain lions can too. Have you seen leopards in India? The leopards in India literally hunt in the cities. People get taken by these things. Dogs, all sorts of stuff. Tigers do the same thing. These animals are built to be stealthy predators, so they can be right under your nose and you never know. And you probably encountered them and had no idea. So the point of this whole thing is saying we either need to learn to live with them, or they have designated areas we live and we go on at our own risk, and anything that comes outside of that is either put in a zoo or killed. Those are the only two options. Anything else, you're going to always run into things. Now, my opinion is you just leave them alone and we live alongside of them. Even if they come into populated areas, you move them or do your best. And if they come and attack you, you can kill them. But just because they attack a person, I don't think they should be killed right away. I think we just need to learn to live alongside of them, because we're expanding. Where are they supposed to go? Their populations are doing well. The whole point of conservation was so that their population increased. And now that it is, we don't know what to do with the repercussions of that. So let me know what you think down below. Do you think I'm wrong on this? I don't think I'm wrong on this. But of course, so why would I feel like I'm wrong if I was saying it? Anyway, let me know what you think down below. And if I am not accurate on this, because I could be, I can be, my thoughts can be changed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep it wild.